As we ease into 2013, I think that's critical that we understand and come to grips with the polarization, the divisiveness, the two different ways that people in our country and perhaps in your business look at the world. I'm wearing black today against a white background. It's kind of a symbolic gesture, a way to demonstrate the fact that there is high contrast out there insofar as our vision of the future. And I would suggest to you that change management is the key factor for success. And what drives change management, and that is creativity. When I talk to business leaders around the upper Midwest, many of them acknowledge in kind of a passive way the importance of creativity. There's got to be a new way to look at things. There's got to be a higher view, some view that kind of transcends and breaks down the differences between us and the differences between staying in place, clinging to the past, if you will, and moving effortlessly into the future. There's got to be a way to bring a third force into our dialogue and into our diversity. And so that's what I'm here to talk to you about today, just to mention to you that creativity and innovation are the key factors. They lead to connectivity. Connectivity creates a sense of community, a sense of clarity, and that's how we move forward. Now, how do you mobilize change, right? How do you make something truly happen? The first thing, it's kind of a two-step dance, if you will, is to come to grips in a very realistic way about what will happen if we don't change. If we don't change the way we think, if our processes, our behaviors, our perspective on life doesn't change, what's going to happen? As you get closer to the cliff, so to speak, it becomes more vivid, and a few people start to become more mobilized or more motivated to move forward. But that's not enough, all right? A little bit of fear or trepidation about the future, nervousness about your career, maybe the company's not going to do well if we don't add this product line, if we don't change our culture or add this technology, it's still not enough. We have to believe, this is the logic magic equation, right? We still have to believe what's possible for us, right? And at that point, when we start to look into the future and say, you can be this, here are some alternatives. Here are some ways to think about the future. Here are some things you could become. This is the moment of awakening. This is when creativity really matters. It's almost as if we have a circuit in our brain or even within our organizational culture that is self-enclosed. It's tight and it's hard, and all our assumptions about who we are and what we do, the business we're in, our mission, all that, are right there inside of that circle, and that's it. We don't go outside that box. It doesn't seem relevant to us. It's habitual, right? So somehow we have to puncture that circuit. There has to be an outside force. We have to be willing to, tap into an outside force or some sense of energy or a scenario or a vision that truly energizes us and gets us excited about doing new things together. That erases the fear that we have of making a mistake or getting fired or it's not going to work out and I'll be perceived as a failure. All that has to be set aside. I'm talking now about creativity and change management. These are the things that my consulting firm Point Forward and its adjacent related business, WowBiz, get involved with all the time. I would ask you to consider giving me a buzz so we can talk about your existing situation and your available future. Maybe I can help you tap in to this outside energy. Maybe I can enliven and catalyze your collective organizational intuition, optimism, hope, determination. I'm Lynn Hinderaker. Thanks for listening. I hope to meet you face to face soon.